you have people look at your shirt? Dude, look at this guy's shirt. I only have a few of these, but you have the whole gang in there.
I was lucky. Hi everyone, I'm seated inside the theater where we're going to be watching Masters of the Universe movie, and I'm seated alongside a very interesting company from all ages, mind you, not just our age, not just the 80s kids, but also the youngsters and their dads and their granddads. So yeah, He-Man is big in Jeddah. This here is our watch party gang. You see Son of Sparta, but besides him is
Sparta.
his dad. Was the one who introduced Son of Sparta to He-Man. Thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome.
You love He-Man?
Yes, yes, yes.
You do. And then we have our guy Jamil.
Hello.
No, so much dedication. He's in a class right now.
That's true love for the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe franchise. And then we have over here Yusuf, and
Drama.
you guys are also interested in
He-Man.
Masters of the Universe.
Yes.
Okay, the movie is over. It's been a really unique experience. I was not expecting that they would be adapting Masters of the Universe in this particular fashion. It has a lot wrapped into it.
It was a pretty good movie,
Yeah.
and I wish there was a part 2.
Mhm.
It would be cool.
It was a good adaptation, but it wasn't quite correct. There are some things I don't think that match it perfectly.
But overall, would you call it
It's a good movie.
nice? Thank you. Did you like the movie?
Yes, I loved it.
Like, have you seen the 80s cartoons, or this is the first time you came
No,
across?
the first time.
First time, but you
Yeah.
liked the movie,
Yeah, I loved it.
Awesome. How was it?
It was so good. I would give it a solid 9.
Right.
The only reason I took off 1 point is because slight spoiler, very slight spoiler.
Yeah.
Not enough Battle Cat.
Yes.
There should have been way more. So that was my one nitpick. Fantastic story. I love how it all came together. There was a very nice message to it. It was very heartwarming, this movie. So go see it. By all means, please go see it.
Okay. Do you agree with the fact that initially it seems like a pretty simple, straightforward King Arthur style Conan the Barbarian mashup of a simple knight story, but then it takes a unique twist, if you will, that it makes us question that what exactly are we watching? I mean, is the Eternia part real, or
Oh, those are some good questions. It does make you question, reality. What is real, and should we keep on believing in it? And it's something that Prince Adam for 15 years kept on holding on to, of his true nature of what he wanted to go back to and defend. So there's a lot of that, and I feel like they did a good job of tying it to our reality and then bringing it back to the fantasy. So there was a lot of that. I feel like they did a great job of writing the script.
what's your take on the movie?
Well, it wasn't as I expected.
In a good way or a bad way?
Honestly, I don't know. I think they took it too much with the humor.
Right.
I think that's the most highlighted point. Other than that, it was good. Bringing back the whole story from the beginning,
Right.
and we'll see what they come up with next time.
But overall, would you call it a good movie? Would you call it a bad movie?
It brings up a lot of childhood,
Right.
so I would consider it a good movie. But for someone that doesn't know the character, I don't think they would be much interested.
But I'm really surprised because when I asked Yusuf and Abdurrahman, they didn't grow up with the character like we did,
Yeah, for sure.
and they like the movie. So do you think that this
Well,
movie?
interesting. That's quite interesting.
Yeah. So do you think this movie is like laying the foundation for the future generations that they
I
would love?
believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so. If we're gonna consider that, yes, because they started from scratch.
Yeah.
They showed you the character from the beginning, and we can see where it takes us.
Thank you so much, Basim.
You're welcome.
Do you have people look at your shirt? Dude, look at this guy's shirt. I only have a few of these, but you have the whole gang in there.
I was lucky.
I forget Stilder's
Yeah. I never bothered asking the name of the tiger for Skeletor. Battle Cat was more than enough.
Yeah.
But I was lucky that this print, because this is one of the most popular prints out there when it comes to Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
And I was fortunate enough to get it. Shout out to Sabbath Brothers, not a paid promotion. These guys have amazing prints available for 80s kids out there, and go check them out. You didn't grow up with He-Man like we did.
Yeah.
So this was like your first time?
My first time.
Okay, and what's your feedback? Do you like the movie or was it a bore?
For me, it was a great movie, but it was missing a bit of violence, blood.
But would you say it's a good movie or just
It's a great.
I'm really surprised hearing those individuals who did not grow up with the brand, with who did not grow up with the character. Almost everyone I'm talking to is giving a positive feedback about it.
Yeah, yeah.
So you'll be waiting for the sequels then.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Abdurrahman Fakahani, were you always a He-Man fan?
Not now, for now,
Mhm.
but after watching this movie, I think I'm actually being one.
You-
I liked it so
You
much.
liked it.
I'm actually want to be a fan.
That's good, man. Because a lot of people did not grow up with the characters like people like you,
Yeah, actually,
but you
I
like the
didn't know
movie.
them. I actually didn't know them, but after discovering the plot, I actually liked it so much.
Thank you. Okay, guys, here's my take. I was busy asking all of the He-Man fans that were with us in our watch party about how was the movie. And we had Gen Alpha, we had Gen Z, we had the millennials, we had Gen X, like myself. And for me, this is like a unique experiment to basically reintroduce Masters of the Universe to a younger generation. And, from the outset, it looks like the way it's supposed to, that it's an amalgamation of Conan the Barbarian, King Arthur, the Dungeons and Dragons bit, and so forth. But the main thing is that the way they have tried to connect it with reality, there might be some elements that might not be loved by everyone, but overall, you will find this movie as a project that is laying down the foundation for future sequels, for future character introductions, and this is going to be something that will be really captivating for the younger generation. Furthermore, the way they paid tribute to the 80s animated series, I really enjoyed that. And it's like, a love letter to one of the greatest toy lines that was marketed as an animated series, the success of which was so much that in Saudi Arabia, every kid in the 1980s became a huge fan of it. Is it an entertaining movie? Yes, it is. Is it a family movie? Definitely. But at the same time, this is now the He-Man for the new generation. Let me know what you guys think. If you've already watched the movie, make sure to comment, like this video, and share it with your fellow He-Man fans.